Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how BELIFT has not lost their lawsuit against HEE JIN about plagiarism accusations. Also, I have news on how K-pop girl group named VIVIZ is now about to enter a new company, and also a whole lot more news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. Back in May of 2024, after being flapped, creative director named Siri and Hugh have filed a 2 billion Korean lawsuit against HEE JIN, saying that Island did not copy New Jeans at all. Well, it turns out that we have the answer to that lawsuit, and we have the conclusion to that lawsuit about who won, because this week it was announced that she has now lost this lawsuit against HEE JIN. And in case you need a refresher about why this lawsuit even happened in the first place, well, if we take a look at this example right here, we can see that the reason is because HEE JIN was saying that these two photos from Island looks way too similar to these two photos from New Jeans. And if you ask me if I think that she is right, well, I do think that she is right, because when I saw these two photos from Violet, I was like, wait, those photos look way too similar to a photo from New Jeans. That is why this lawsuit happened in the first place, and that is also the main reason on why the BELIFT creative director lost this lawsuit. Now look, after she had lost this lawsuit against HEE JIN, this is the part of news where it gets a whole lot crazier, because after this news came out, it was reported that HYBE shareholders is now demanding HYBE to apologize to HEE JIN. Because in a statement from HYBE shareholders, this is what they said. Of course, HEE JIN has already gotten investment from other people and set up an office in Garosugil, and I doubt she accepts an apology even if you, Hong Seok, get down on your knees and sincerely apologize. But at least try. Even now, bring HEE JIN back and put her in charge of producing New Jeans again. Apologize to Danielle too. Give her favorable settlement terms, coax and placate her. Do whatever you have to do and get the 5 members back together as New Jeans as quickly as possible. Even then, I thought you could pay back even 250,000 won. But this is just much. What the hell is this supposed to be? Are you seriously doing this right now? 160,000 won? Are you out of your mind? You do realize all those lawyer fees are coming straight out of net profit, right? Why do you think shareholders' money is a joke when my money is being blown on the cost of Hee Se-rong's loss? You think it's fine to throw ridiculous amounts of money at Kim and Chae lawyers and keep using them like this? Then at least effing win. Hong Seok, are you going to spend the rest of your life refusing to come to your senses and squander company money over a personal grudge? Whether she accepts your apology or not, stop making an enemy of HEE JIN. She is not an ordinary woman. Hurry up, apologize, say you're sorry, and bring her back. Now look, here's my thoughts about this news right here. First off, do I think the HYBE is ever going to apologize? And secondly, do I think the HYBE is ever going to bring Danielle back to the group? For me, I don't think so. Because first off, like, if HYBE were to apologize to the public, then that would mean that HYBE realized that they are wrong. But like I said, I don't think HYBE is ever going to apologize, because HYBE, the company as itself, and the people inside of the company think that they are right, and they think that everybody else is wrong. But let me say this. I feel like HYBE should apologize, because ever since HEE JIN won her lawsuit against BILLIE, Hype stocks have been going down by a lot, and so because of that, I feel like Hype should apologize to the public and try to win back their trust. Also, on top of that, I don't think the Hype is ever going to bring Danielle back to the group because throughout this entire year and ever since last year, Hype has shown multiple times that they do not like her, and in this lawsuit with the door and against Danielle, Hype has shown in that lawsuit as well that they are trying to get Danielle punished by law. That is why I don't think the Hype, like I said, is ever going to apologize, and that is why, like I said, I don't think the Hype is ever going to bring Danielle back at all. But let me know that in the comment section down below. Do you think the Hype is going to apologize or not? For the next news that I have for you today is that if you are a huge fan of the K-pop girl group named VIVIZ and have been wondering on when they're going to be coming back to K-pop, well, I have good news for you because last Thursday it was announced that VIVIZ is in the final stages of joining a new K-pop company named Encore. I'm so excited about this news, and I'm hoping that VIVIZ does come back to K-pop inside of this new company because ever since they left BPM Entertainment this past March, I've been waiting to find out on what company they're going to be joining next, and that's why I'm hoping that this news is true because if they do join this company, then that means that we are finally going to be able to get new music from them. Now it's time to get into some house update news, starting off with this news right here announcing that BILLIE member named HARUNA is now going on a temporary hiatus due to some ongoing health concerns. I'm very sad to hear that HARUNA had to go out on a break due to some health concern, and I'm truly wondering on what type of health concern could cause her to do this. But whatever the case is, I'm hoping that she does get the rest that she deserves so that when she comes back to the group, she can come back 100% and perform alongside BILLIE whenever this group has their next performance. Another K-pop industry news that I have for you today is that it was announced that Alpha Drive One member named ARNO is now going to have to limit his movement and is now going to have to limit his participation in the group's upcoming activities due to an ankle sprain injury that he got. And in a statement from his company named Wake One, this is what they had to say about his injury. On Wednesday, August 19th, Arnold sprained his ankle while dancing during a shoot for external content and visited a hospital for a medical examination. Following an examination, doctors advised him to wear an ankle brace for the time being and to refrain as much as possible from performance-related activities that could put strain on his ankle. As a result, it will be difficult for Arnold to participate in schedules that require performances, and he will participate in upcoming schedules on a limited basis. I'm sad to hear that he injures himself while shooting a content scene, and so because of that, I'm hoping that right now that he is resting, and I'm hoping that instead of doing group performances, I'm hoping that he chooses to rest instead. That way he doesn't injure his injury anymore, and that way his injury process can go smoothly. For the final news that I have for you today is that another member from the K-pop boy group named the BOYZ has now joined a new company because this time it has been announced that the BOYZ member named JUYEON has now joined acting agency named Ace Factory. I'm happy to hear that he has now joined this new company, and I'm hoping that his solo career does go very well. And finally, I'm very excited to find out on what film that he is not going to star in. But thank you so much as always for watching my K-pop news video, and don't forget to like, comment, and to also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!